All right, just getting a few things set up. Okay. If you're watching, I'm gonna cut the stream real quick and then pop it back up. Okay. And we're going to be getting started in just a few minutes. So just hang tight. Okay, I'm going to turn that down a little bit, put that up a little bit. Great. And if things should be running fairly well. Oh, this is not the... That'll work. That'll certainly work for now. Okay, and we're gonna get our guest in, but let me do some introductions first. I have pretty much everything set up. And I gotta turn the music down for myself so I can actually hear. And hopefully it doesn't make it too quiet. Let me just bring that down a little bit. All right. And our guest should be joining in soon. Let me just give him a little bit of a call. And I might have some issues here. Hang on, there we go.
Okay, I'm in.
All right, let me turn you up a little bit there, pal.
Oh, hear a little static. Is that me or is that you?
That's probably me. No, it might be you. How do I turn up your individual volume? Could you speak for me a little bit?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, every time you speak, there's a bit of a static. I wonder if I should try it. I'm using my PS4 headset.
I have my phone a little close to the microphone, so I'll move that away for the time being. And we have 0 watchers, so that's pretty cool. As far as I can tell, I don't know if you're watching the stream or how it looks. It looked okay on my end. It's really just a solid image, because this is a talk show, isn't it?
Let me pull it up on my laptop there. I'll pull it up for you.
Yeah, let me bump the desktop audio. All right. Well, let me start off with an introduction. Welcome. This is actually the first talk show, and it's called Monday Night Tonight. And the reason it's called Monday Night Tonight is because it is Monday night tonight.
Is it?
And we're gonna have a little bit of a chat, me and my guest here, Alex. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for answering my text message not too long. I mean, I told you 8 o'clock earlier, so.
Well, I wasn't paying attention at the time.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So anyway, if you're watching, feel free to interact in the chat there. I'll be keeping an eye on that, but we're just gonna we have some topics. We have some topics to go over. I might have to pull those up to remember what they were. But yeah, it's just a little talk show, right?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're so quiet though.
Oh, sorry. I switched headsets. Let me get back.
This is seamless.
Is this any better?
No.
Oh my god. Hold on. I'll put my PS4 headset back in, but
Yeah.
you were coming so staticky. I wanted to fix it.
No, you can do whatever you got, because I can just bump your audio and.
Nah, I'm in. I'm back.
You know what? It might have just been because I had my headphones down a little bit. Anyhow.
Oh, you sound a lot better now.
Okay. So, Monday Night Tonight is the name of the show, and the way it's gonna work, I've got some segments lined up. We'll chat it out, and you know what? Maybe we'll play a little bit of music, some royalty-free music.
Yeah, please. Oh, I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, and okay, I would get sued. My name's all over this. Nobody even knows who you are.
Well, hold on. I think people know who I am.
Let's start with the first topic. What do you think of the Monday Night Tonight picture that I made?
I like it. As someone that's recently started to enjoy pixel art a lot more and started to get interested in it. I enjoyed. Did you make this?
I did, yeah. What, you thought I... Did you think I found a picture that said Monday Night Tonight?
I really wanted to know how much effort you put in.
Spent about the last hour and a half working on that. I was going to make it so that the stars twinkle, to make it a little bit more visually interesting. I didn't have the time.
I appreciate your pixel art skills. I was actually working on some right now, but I think I might be getting a bit too ambitious for my skill level. Well, I just started it. I did like a rough sketch on a notebook about what I wanted to draw, but I think I'm getting a little ambitious, making something. I should probably focus on small images first, but oh well.
I just wanted to really make you feel bad and one-up you.
Well, you did a great job.
I know you've been working really hard on trying to make some pixel art, and yeah. I might put a microphone and a coffee mug on the desk. Now that I'm looking at it.
Could you pixel art Conan O'Brien on there for me?
I could certainly try. So we might also take some other callers too, because I know I had some people interested in calling in. And we'll see how that goes.
Who on earth did you have interested in calling in?
There's only one person who's ever interested in calling in. But that we'll leave that for the who's calling in segment. I think right now, just because I was on it, I was watching some videos. We'll move to the Real Gamer Girls segment, which I was gonna make some like stingers to pop in that would title the segments, but I didn't have time. So maybe next Monday night tonight. On next Monday night, we'll have some stingers.
Well, tell me what you got for your Gamer Girl segment. I'm really interested.
We just pick like a game that like a real gamer girl would play, and we would. It's not even Real Gamer Girl. Now that I'm reading it just as Real Gamer segment. I didn't want to gender this, but I think we already gendered it. So.
Well, yeah. Well, when you come out by saying "gamer girl," that's
I really wasn't paying attention to what I was saying. So I guess we'll just talk about some games that I think are really popular right now. I guess the easiest one, Apex Legends, right?
Yeah. Was it popular, or did people play it?
Well, hold on.
Whoa. I feel like
Jesus, I think I just had a stroke.
I feel like popular implies a certain level of people really enjoy it.
Yeah,
Nah, Apex is fun.
I don't know, because I feel like you're right, but at the same time, I think if people are enjoying it, that means they're playing it. So it's the same thing as having a bunch of people play it.
I enjoy Apex. I wish I was better at it. I kind of wish there was more diversity in like classes, but I guess you can only have so many for.
Well, there's a new class coming out, a new character.
Is there?
I think he's coming out tomorrow, actually.
What's the skill set?
I don't know. I know his name is Octane, and I think he has a jump pad. Like he'll throw out a jump pad, and you can like bounce on it.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
He looks like not Junkrat.
Oh,
yeah.
Then I'll really like him. What other games are popular besides Apex these days? I don't even know.
Besides, well, I didn't think we were done talking about Apex. I guess, yeah. We'll just drain the segment for all it's worth right now, and we'll never use it again.
What else do you have to say? What else is there on Apex?
Well, no, I just I'm curious. About why Apex has so swiftly kind of pushed Fortnite out of the way, or maybe it's just that Fortnite was already on the way out, so really a stiff breeze could have knocked it out.
I think Fortnite was probably already on the way out. I think it was probably just waiting for something to replace it, and then Apex came by with, you remove the crafting, which I think gets rid of it makes it a bit more accessible to more casual players, I think, because crafting is difficult, especially for console players. I feel like they have an easier time. And on top of that, I think the different class abilities really help to push it out. Fortnite's got a tough time competing with that, I think.
I think it's also a matter of the people playing it too, because usually what happens is like grown ass people like us will start to play a video game and like determine its value, and then once that kind of phase of a game has happened, that's when little kids jump on board and kind of ruin it.
Yeah,
because that's more or less what happened with Fortnite.
Yeah, well, I think it's also Fortnite is. I don't know how much its aesthetic lends itself to that, but it's got that kind of cartoony art style. I guess that doesn't particularly matter.
Well, but I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see if a lot of children are drawn to Apex. I don't really play with randos all that much or at all, so I don't know what quality of person is playing Apex right now. But
no, I wonder if that affects it too at all. Fortnite, you've got things like solo mode, which I imagine a lot of people probably play there when you don't have a party. If you're like a kid and you've also got like the 50+ mode. So I wonder if the fact that you have to do a squad of 3 has influenced the demographic of who plays it at all. Or maybe it's just that it's still in the early stages and we just haven't seen that influx.
Because, I mean, Fortnite, how many months did we play that before it like took off? We were playing that last summer, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we have some comments coming in here.
I do.
Vicky says you should pixelate yourself, mix with Conan O'Brien, call him Colin O'Brien. Thank you,
I
Vicky.
like that.
No, thank you.
Hold on,
consoles or be Conan O'Colin. Oh, okay. Hold on.
now
I like that.
Now your last name isn't involved at all.
No, that's probably fine. I don't really know how I'd mix it in there.
Oh, Bradley, oh Mayan. We'll work on it. We'll work.
Anyway, where were we? I had a thought about. Oh, I know what it was. I think the reason that Apex probably hasn't taken off with little children is because there's too many girls in
it. Yeah, think that it.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many female characters, like playable female characters, there are in Fortnite. I can think of one, and then all like the different skins that get thrown onto it.
Well, I mean,
which I guess, do you even count those skins as separate characters?
No, I don't think, unless you really want to count John Wick as his own character.
Even John Wick, they just kind of slightly like dressed up a character model they already had. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alex! Hold on a minute.
All right, we're gonna take a little break from Alex. We have a caller calling in.
Yes. I don't know why.
Let me figure out how to mute him. I don't know how. One sec, Mike. Hold on. Mike, you were supposed to call in on Discord.
Alex said we'll go to Miguel's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You never said a word about that.
That's my bad, because I can't put you into the microphone or it'll mess up the microphone.
Oh, what's going on? What's happening?
It's too bad then.
Yeah, well, call in on
Mike.
Discord.
Mike's here.
No, he's leaving because I told him to call in on Discord, so that I don't ruin the audio.
Bye, Mike. It was nice talking to you.
I didn't know how to mute you, so I don't know what you and your mom said, but it was captured on audio.
No, it was fine. I had muted my PS4 mic, so pretty sure that's secure.
And here we go. We're gonna end that segment that we were just in. Hang on, Mike. We're going to end that segment we were just in, and we're going to start a new segment called Who's Calling In? And who do we have calling in?
It's Mike Messina. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Mike Messina. Can you hear us?
Nah, I really can't.
Are you serious? Yeah, welcome to the show, to Monday Night Tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We're happy to have you. Sorry, I didn't realize that to take your phone call, I'd have to hang up on Alex.
Well, Suit, can we get him back?
If I do, then I'll end up hanging up on you.
I don't think you can make a three-way call, can you?
If we're in a chat room. We'll go to the which ones are we in? Are you in the Meme Awards one?
No.
You should. No, you're definitely in the Meme Awards.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I could see, yeah. I have you added in the Meme Awards. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. We're figuring out some technical difficulties. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that, Mike. You are not in the Meme Awards. That's a different Mike.
Did you call him?
It was Mike Rizzo.
Did you call him?
I did not call him, no. I don't have any group chats that you, me, and Alex are in. So
I'm not even friends with Alex.
add you. How do I specifically add you? This is turned into less of a talk show and more of an IT. Okay.
How to?
Create instant invite. Oh, okay, I see. All right, and let me just bring this over to you, Mike, and you can just join that server, and then we'll have our three-way call. Monday Night Tonight is really a show about learning. All right, and there we are. I'm connecting to the server. Let me find this fella. All right, let me try that again. And we'll see if I can get in. Just taking a second, but thank you all for tuning in to this incredibly boring show. There we go. All right.
Where's Alex?
Pardon?
Where's Alex?
I sent him a invitation to join this call, but who cares about Alex? I want to hear about you, Mike. What's your name? Oh, Mike, you are breaking up real bad. You sound like a robot.
Sorry?
You sound like a robot.
You do. Is this better?
No. No. Oh gosh, it sounds like two robots having sex. Oh golly. Okay, I guess there goes our special guest. Well, thanks for calling in, Mike. I appreciate it. Are you there? I have an idea.
Yes.
There we go. Okay. I think it's just a bad server there.
Okay.
So, Mike, tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you?
Mike. Who are you?
I'm Colin, host of the only talk show, Monday Night Tonight.
This is the only talk show?
Yep.
Ever?
I mean, if you watch other talk shows, they do a lot of other things that aren't talking, right?
That's true, actually.
And you know what we're doing right now? We're just talking.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I think Alex is upset that he's not coming back to the show.
It doesn't matter. He was late anyway. He can listen in. I'll come back to him later. But Mike, on this segment, Who's Calling In, we like to really dig deep into who's calling in. So why don't you tell us a fun fact about yourself that you don't even know?
No, I don't even know. I was actually born in Chile.
Chile? Okay, tell me what that's like.
That's why I like the cold so much. But I don't like chili. I hate chili.
You don't like
dish?
I used to not like chili, but I like chili now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is riveting stuff.
That makes me really want to go get some chili cheese fries.
See, I would not like that at all.
You know what?
Pass.
That's okay.
You know what I had the other night?
Sure. What?
The day before St. Patrick's Day for an appetizer.
Okay.
Deep fried corn dog, or mini corn dogs.
Wow.
It was the weirdest thing I ever had.
That's pretty deep. Fried.
Yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's the last weird food you've eaten?
Oh, geez Louise. Is a shepherd's pie weird?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Real Irish of you, though.
Well, my dad made a shepherd's pie for St. Patrick's Day yesterday, and I had some tonight. I don't know the last weird thing I had.
All right, what's the weirdest thing you've ever had?
The weirdest thing? Sushi.
That's not weird.
I haven't eaten a lot of weird things, I suppose.
When I was in Louisiana, I had frog legs.
Frog legs? Doesn't that have a name?
They were... Well, they just called them frog legs.
Oh. So it's not like escargot?
No, it might be, but like I said, that's all that's what they listed it as on the menu. They had like a honey mustard hot sauce on them, too.
Oh, that sounds good.
They were really good. It tasted just like chicken. Just like a chicken wing.
I had a pretzel the other night. I really liked it. Now I want a soft pretzel.
Yeah. I'm alright, how are you? Oh yeah, I'll come down in like 10 minutes.
You know, this show has had a real pattern of people's parents calling on them.
He just wants to talk to me for no reason.
Apex
I
Legends.
talked to him today.
Jake says, is Apex Legends the new Mirror's Edge? More at 11. We won't be on at 11, Jake, because that's late night, Monday night, and I don't host the late Monday night tonight show. Oh, bless you.
Thank you. You know, Jake stole that joke from me.
What joke?
I made that joke, that Apex Legends Mirror's Edge joke, and he just stole that from me. I said that to make him angry.
I remember you making that joke.
And that kid is something else, man.
Hey, you know what? While we're... he's not happy about that comment I made, Mike. While we're at it, Mike, I played Apex Legends with you quite a bit. What do you think about the amount of female characters in Apex Legends compared to Fortnite?
There's too many women in Fortnite.
Really? So do you consider each different skin to be a different character?
Of course.
Interesting.
Of course. What are you, insane?
A little bit. All us all of us night talk show hosts are a little insane.
That's true. I could see that. Jimmy Kimmel's just out there.
Well, you know, Jimmy Kimmel's a hack, so.
He's a hacker?
Yeah. Have you ever watched Mr. Robot?
No,
you know what?
Never.
It looks like we're skipping to a new segment of Who's Calling In? And who do we have calling in? Oh, you sound like a robot. Oh, you sound so broken up and pixelated. You sound like my background. You sound like the Monday Night Tonight picture. All right. Well, hey, thanks for calling in. Hey there, pal. How's it going? Welcome back to Monday Night Tonight. Alex?
Oh, am I allowed back now?
I was trying to get it to work, but on such short notice, it was a little tricky. Hey, why don't we jump into a new segment? What do you think about that?
Huh?
We're gonna jump into a new segment. It's a segment I'm kind of excited about.
Oh, great. What segment?
It's called I Haven't Read the News.
Oh.
So I figure I'm just gonna go on Reddit, and there's probably, let's see if this works. R News. That's probably a subreddit, right?
It is a subreddit, very popular.
All right, and we're gonna. I guess we'll just do it by hot, but I think I'm gonna skip a couple pages to the really good stuff, and we'll scroll down a little bit, and we're just gonna talk about some headlines that we see here.
All right.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so this first one: victims of forced sterilization in Japan to receive compensation and apology.
Wait,
Um,
I don't really want to talk too much, but wasn't Japan having issues with like rising birth rates or something, or falling birth rates or something?
they were.
Feels like a weird time
To start
force.
forcing sterilization. That's interesting. I wonder how that conversation goes.
Yeah. Uh,
Like, hey, we don't want you to have kids.
like, well, I mean, what if I wanted them?
Nope.
Oh, well, I mean,
But I
okay.
do like that the headline ends with "and apology,"
Yeah, hey, sorry about that.
because at least it shows that there's some level of remorse. Let's go to this next one. U.S. detects huge meteor explosion.
Not huge enough. Just wipe us out.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I feel like if it was actually huge, we would have known about it. Or, alternatively,
Well, we did. That's why I said that we detected
well,
it.
alternatively, I feel like it should have been a bigger deal if it was really as huge as they're saying here.
Well, I mean, I guess meteors aren't. Meteors are probably more common than we think they are.
Oh, for sure, but also I'd like to know if there's stuff exploding nearby in space. And
Well, maybe it's not
I don't want to
nearby,
have
but
to track it down. I'd like to be sent a notification.
an alert on your phone.
If robo car insurance people can call me for no reason when my name isn't even anywhere on my car insurance. I don't know why I can't get a text message saying, "Hey, just so you're aware, there's a pretty significant explosion in the Milky Way."
I don't know. Maybe I guess it's not. I guess it wasn't important.
I suppose so. All right. Next one.
So,
Man returns library book 53 years late.
wow. What are those late fees?
I think my real question, my first thought is
Uh-huh.
the librarian he took it out from, is she still there? And how angry is she?
What book was it? I want to know. Was it? I want to know if it was something that like people really have been trying to read for the last 53 years.
I don't know. Yeah,
Or-
that's a good question. I
or
kind
is
of want to click into this and find out what book it is, but at the same time, I don't want to ruin the mystique of the segment.
I thought, yeah, we could. That book could be anything in our own imagination.
I want to say it's Hop on Pop.
Yeah, I want to say it's the Hatchet.
Ex-Peru president arrested in California, drunkenness case. I don't really understand why that's news.
I mean, I guess there are worse things that a president could be arrested.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about Peru. And I don't know much about drunkenness cases or California. But I think I can confidently say that is not news.
Well, I mean, a president being arrested for that's kind of news.
Well, he's an ex-president. He's not even a current president. He's just
Well, I guess you'd probably be a little interested if
maybe, you know what?
if W or Obama went on a bender in fucking Germany and got trashed and arrested. I think you'd want to know.
I feel like there should be a different word for that. That's not necessarily news. That's more like entertainment.
Yeah. You think?
Yeah. A fire breaks out at a Houston area. Oh gosh, petrochemicals terminal. I guess that's
Probably
gas station.
like petrol. Probably.
It sounds like a gas station. Okay. Well, I was actually thinking about this morning. Every time I go to a gas station, there's a very real chance I could just die in an instant.
Yeah, all the time. I think about sometimes when I'm in the car, you know how easily you can die in situations like that. I always think like, wow, this song I'm playing could be like the last song I hear. And most of the time, that's not a very comforting. Because I don't listen to good music, so
Yeah, you really don't, do you? What's the
No.
best? Well, first I want to say we got a message in from Morgan that says the hatchet sick required reading reference.
Hey, thanks, Morgan.
I
I'm
don't
glad someone else did the
I
required.
don't know that I ever read the hatchet. I
You,
think I
well, you
was
didn't do the
asked
required
to.
reading.
I was for sure asked to read it. I just don't know that I did.
It was. I remember it being good. What was it good? I don't. I think there was a sequel to the Hatchet
Wasn't
that
it
I never read.
just Hatchet and not the Hatchet? Am I remembering that
Uh,
incorrectly?
no, you might be right. You're probably right. Hatchet.
I don't know. Let's do a couple more of these, and then we'll move on to another segment. Hacked tornado sirens taken offline in 2 Texas cities ahead of major storm. Well,
Why would anyone want to get a tornado?
honestly, it's kind of funny. At the same time, though, I'm still gonna sympathize with them because if there is a major tornado coming my way, I'd rather not know about it.
You'd rather not know about it?
Yeah, because if it's really major, I'm probably not making it out.
Well, I mean, if you wouldn't you want enough warning that you could, in fact, get out?
I don't know, because like,
That's what we should have
how
alerts on.
how
our phones
easy
for.
is it to survive a tornado? Like, you'd have to get pretty low underground, right?
It's probably not very easy at all. You gotta be low underground. You gotta.
Because
Well, maybe
isn't
then you
that
gotta
the
be
point of
64.
storm cellars?
I guess so. Yeah.
I don't know.
'Cause you gotta remember
Anybody
also,
anybody who lives in a tornado-rich area, please let us know.
Yeah, do you have any guests? Can we call in any guests that live in tornado-rich areas?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Let me. I don't know how to do a 3-way call.
Yeah, you didn't really plan Monday night tonight that very well.
Excuse you. Oh, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I figured it out.
What? How to do a 3-way call?
Yeah. I figured it out. Alex, you're there?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, you're very pixelated.
Oh no, my computer told me I was in the middle of a pixel art.
Oh gosh, you sound really bad. Anyway,
What did you do?
I made a 3-way call
With who?
with Mike. And he's gone. Alright. And
So
really,
what other segments do you have on there? I'm gonna go back over those.
hold on. Let's fix this. Yeah, let's try. We'll do a new segment. I've got some other segments lined up here. Let's see if he answers the phone call here. If not, we might just jump to another guest. Yeah, he's taking a while there, so let's just jump to another guest. Why not? We'll make a couple phone calls. We'll see what's going on. Let's see if we get through here. I have a bit of a hunch we're not going to make it through to a lot of people. What if the Keebler elves, Jake says, what if the Keebler elves lived in a tornado instead of a tree? Well, they'd certainly be mobile. I can definitely say that. It'd be pretty interesting. I don't know how they would make the cookies, because they would need at least some sort of grounding to put their ovens on, I suppose. Hey, Alex.
Oh, hi.
I've been trying to call you outside of this group chat because I realized this group chat does not work very well.
Yeah, it does not.
Yeah, and you haven't been picking up that call.
And oh, well, here we go.
There we go. We got him back on. But let me cue. Well, I guess I should wait for him to cue up this segment. I'll read one more. I still have these articles here.
I was kind of interested in the spreading false rumor.
Yeah, that was actually the one I was gonna go to. So let's go to.
Is this now? Are we spreading false rumors, or
Yes.
are we reading? Okay.
No, we're gonna start making some. Let's go to our pentultimate segment. Spreading false rumors.
There's no T. It's not pentultimate, but
Okay. Well, why isn't there a T at the end of cousin?
there is.
Where'd it go?
Silent.
It's
silent.
It's silent and invisible.
Yeah. Well, that's what you can't see something.
It's an
silent.
implied T.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's.
Spreading false rumors. So I guess we'll do it this way. You pick like a celebrity or somebody of import, and then I'll follow up with something they might have done, and then you can cap it off with I don't know, a little bit of flavor onto it.
Well, as we all know, Lori Loughlin, is that Loughlin? However you pronounce her name, Lori.
Sure.
Full House,
Yeah,
and
Aunt
Becky.
Becky.
She's been in the news. So I think John Stamos has been up to something as well, hasn't he?
Yes. I believe John Stamos recently, because he had to testify, or he chose to testify rather, in her initial court hearing, and he did say, oh. Sorry, I just thought of a funny joke that I heard the other day. I'll get to it in a second. But John Stamos did say that he also has been smuggling drugs across the borders, but really just prescription drugs.
Yeah, I think not even prescription drugs. Some of them were just like
You just no-butted me.
Yeah, well,
Jesus.
well, I meant to say like not just prescription.
Oh goodness,
drugs,
I'm sorry.
shelf drugs, like he run Advil to someone in Canada just because they don't have it there.
Hate and Consoles was very upset about our accusations towards John Stamos. They said John Stamos would never. I don't know. I feel like you're right. John Stamos would probably take like pain medicine. Like over-the-counter pain medicine.
Yeah, I feel like if I were a Canadian and I was like, I need to trust someone to do this for me, who am I gonna call? I think John Stamos would be a pretty reliable pick.
I kind of want to say the joke that I was just chuckling about. So I went and saw John Mulaney and Pete Davidson perform the other night, and towards the end of the show, when they were both on stage, they were talking about. Because somebody made a comment about the whole like celebrity college scandal thing, college admission scandal, and they mentioned that John Stamos had gone in to testify. I actually don't know if this is true now because I think it might have just been part of the joke because John Mulaney said, yeah, he went in to testify on her behalf, and he says, do you know what he said, Pete? And he said, no, John, what did he say? He said, have mercy.
I'm pretty sure that was part of the joke.
I think it might have just been part of the joke. I don't think John Stamos has anything to do with this, but I thought it was a very funny joke.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Okay. But did you hear what's been going on with Peter Frampton?
Yes, I have heard what's going on with Peter Frampton. Peter Frampton was running an illegal Beyblade ring.
And it's not even just like ring in the sense of like a group of people. Like he's been selling those like bowls that you play Beyblades in, like the arenas. He's been selling those rings. Yeah,
I know. He hasn't been running Beyblades. He's been running just the rings and illegal Beyblade ring. He's been smuggling this one contraband Beyblade ring across the country.
Unlicensed. It's really nice though. It's made of wood.
Yeah, I saw something like that on Etsy, and I went, "Could this be it?" I'm pretty sure Peter Frampton is just selling a wooden Beyblade ring.
Yeah, he keeps putting it up on Etsy, and that's how he keeps getting caught. He hasn't figured it out yet.
The FBI keeps buying it from him.
They keep buying it, and they keep giving it back after. And they're like, "Listen, dude, just stop." It's like, how do
I
I
hear it's a pretty highly rated store though. We've got like 5 stars. Good
Yeah.
shipping costs.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. He's well reviewed. All right. Have you heard anything else? Any other rumors?
Speaking of Peters, wasn't something happening with Peter Dinklage lately?
Oh, Peter Dinklage. Yeah. I heard he grew an extra toe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I believe it.
It's just it's...
Is that a fake rumor or is that actual news? Because I mean, like, I believe.
Wow, that's
I'd
weird
believe
that you would believe that.
Well,
it would be a fake rumor. Of course, it's true.
I like the implication there. Well, oh no, hold on. Here's the thing: Peter Dinklage growing an extra toe. Just the way it was said. I hear he grew an extra toe. Is that just something that like it happened, or did he choose? Like, I'm gonna grow an extra toe today.
I don't know, because I think what the real issue was that, like, you know how when you're, like, on, like, a TV or, like, big production set, you're, like, sitting in those makeup chairs forever, and, like, they're just doing stuff to you to get you to look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I heard they started using new cameras that actually emit radiation, and I think he might have just been a little irradiated.
Do you think, were they filming just his toes, and is that why a toe grew there?
There was a big, because they found out that the big demographic, I read this on a Washington Post article, they found out a big demographic of people that watched Game of Thrones actually have foot fetishes.
Do you think that what do you think Peter Dinklage did? What do you think Peter Dinklage's weirdest fetish is?
It took you a while there. I think his weirdest fetish, Peter Dinklage's, like, kinkiest, like, or weirdest fetish is probably, like, having sex with a woman.
I feel like Peter Dinklage does a pretty good.
Yeah. Pardon? Hold on, you didn't finish that sentence.
No, like, I think he does pretty good. He probably does pretty good with women.
Well, he has a wife and kids, so.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean anything.
Basically, what I was saying is, like, he's pretty bland.
Oh, you think?
I think he's a bland guy. He's from Jersey.
Oh. Yeah, they don't have... You know what? I'm going to look it up right now. What the #1 porn search in Jersey was.
In Jersey? Probably MILF, if I had to guess.
You think?
Yeah. Mike says, do you think that Captain Marvel could beat Goku? That's a really good question.
Which Goku are we talking about?
What do you mean, which Goku?
Well, like, which point in the series are we scaling her to? We're talking, like, full-on Master Ultra Instinct?
Absolutely, at his best. Because we would do Captain Marvel at her best.
Nah, Captain Marvel would lose.
Absolutely. Because Goku is, like, listen, I don't know much about Captain Marvel, I'll be honest with you. But I do know a lot about Captain Marvel. And I know Captain Marvel is not a Saiyan. She may have blonde hair, but she is not a Saiyan. And Saiyans are, like, genetically made so that whenever they lose in battle, they grow stronger.
That's true.
So even if she beat him, he would just come back stronger.
So I am currently on Esquire.com about the most popular porn searches of 2018.
Okay.
Here's the top 10 searches that defined 2018. Number 2 and number 9 may surprise. So the first one, there's a lot of Patriots out there. Stormy Daniels was the #1 search that defined 2018.
I don't know if that would necessarily... I think those people just curious in who she is, not necessarily in what she's done.
Well, I mean, you could read an article. You could read, like, a Time magazine article on her, I'm sure.
Yeah, but, like, maybe that's, like, what they're counting. They're just saying, oh, people went to Google and searched Stormy Daniels. She's associated with porn. That makes that search a porn search.
No, I'm pretty sure this is, like, off of Pornhub. Let me see.
Oh. Just go to Pornhub. They would have the like, statistics. They keep track of that shit.
Yeah, number 2 on here.
Okay.
Let me see, actually. Hold on a minute here. Yeah, these are on Pornhub here, but number 2 is Fortnite, which I don't really know how to feel about.
Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite porn. I am interested right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3 is 4K, which I respect that there's people that really want to get their high quality. Number 4,
that.
Number 4, and this is wholesome. Number 4 is romantic.
I'll say this: there's that, like, have you ever seen that category that's like female friendly?
No.
That's one of my favorite categories.
Is it? Would describe it?
I don't know. Jake said the original anime is Band of Brothers. What you mean?
Listen. Listen, you take one of the Band of Brothers. I don't know any of their names, but one of them, even at their weakest, would stomp Goku no diff.
I'm fairly certain that David Schwimmer was in Band of Brothers at some
David
point.
David Schwimmer in any of his roles. Ross Geller absolutely demolishes Master Ultra Instinct Goku.
You took my universe,
my Dragon Ball,
my Dragon Balls.
I think, like, if you could have,
did you mistake them for your own Dragon Balls?
Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta would still lose, maybe mid diff for maybe mid difficulty for Ross Geller, but Ross Geller still ultimately comes out.
But does he beat Shaggy?
Ross Geller beats Shaggy. I think Shaggy takes it, but I think it's a high diff fight.
And that brings us to our final segment. What is this meme you're showing me? So, Alex, what I want you to do, I want you to find a meme that's really touched you recently and send it over to me. And I'll take a look, and I'll try and describe it as best I can, and we'll have a little chat about what this meme is all about. So I know you have one prepared.
Let me see. Of course I've got one prepared. It's just a matter of pulling it up. Okay, yeah. Here's something. Hold on a minute here. I'm gonna crop it out properly, and then I'll send it to you on Discord.
Okay, great.
I just screenshotted it off my Insta, so I'm gonna get on the Insta.
I might do a screen or like put it in the actual stream. I'm not certain yet, but we'll see.
Yeah. So
it depends on the meme.
So I saw this recently.
Hold on.
And this really did touch me.
Okay. Let me. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
While you're a little now, I was gonna tell you that the number 9 most searched porn category was Bowsette, which makes me feel a little grosser about that.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. I like that. I like Bowsette. You could say I'm a fan of Bowsette.
That's fair.
You could say Bowsette is my waifu. Let me boop boop boop. So I'm just gonna get this image up. Real quick. How did you find this image? This meme?
I found this meme on Instagram. You know, these sorts of therapist memes have been popping lately. Yes, but this one I saw, and it really, I don't know, just something about it really got me.
And there's the meme for everybody tuning in. If you're watching along, it's up on the stream. I do like this meme. I like this meme.
Well, I like this format a lot. Yeah, I like this format a lot here of the this isn't real, it can't hurt you. But then in the specifics of this picture, I really enjoy that they didn't just put Steve Harvey's face on here. They really,
they had to morph it.
They went whole hog. The nose is bigger. The eyebrows are more. This mustache is.
Did you say whole hog as a pun on like a motorcycle?
Not intentionally, but I'm glad it was there.
Because I do like that it looks to be a watermark across his forehead, and I don't know if that's from the original Steve Harvey image or for.
I was just looking over at that. Yeah, this really did touch me. Let me see if I've got any other memes to show you, unless you have anything else to say on this.
If you have, we have time for maybe one or two more, maybe just one, because I have one more segment to get to.
Okay, just one then. I've really been enjoying, and this might be a larger discussion about how
memes evolve,
Okay.
but I really have taken a liking to these like interesting Doge memes lately.
There's a couple different ones I like,
Interesting. Okay.
but but this one I found especially good.
Yeah, this isn't a bad meme at all. That's a pretty good meme. And let me see what this is gonna do. Okay, and there's the meme there for all you tuning in. Doge is
Doge has been going through
back.
Yeah, it was come back in kind of an interesting way.
Yeah.
Definitely not in his original format, I don't think. Not at all. But
the other thing that I notice here, sucking on toes is now. I feel like there's a lot of like fetishes that are now being kind of brought to the meme forefront, and people are really kind of calling them out for what they are, which is weird.
CBT is a big meme lately, which I find really funny.
Absolutely.
And then sucking toes is also been a big one. What was that?
Absolutely, in that you find it funny.
Yeah, thank you for affirming that I do, in fact, find it funny. But, yeah, CBT is a big one. Sucking toes I've seen a lot lately.
Wow. Well, these were some really excellent memes. Thank you for sharing them with me.
Of course.
Jake says, "Oh no, CBT."
So no cock and ball torture.
Okay, so we'll get to our last segment here, and it is tell me something interesting to fill time.
Oh, something interesting to fill time.
Yes. Now in this segment, you tell me something interesting to fill time.
Oh my god! All right. Let me see if I have any.
I feel like there was something interesting I had seen recently I was going to share with you. But I don't quite remember what it was.
We have like that 2.5 minutes to fill.
That's a lot of
to that big old hour
time to fill.
Oh yeah.
Yikes.
Really just kind of dragging it out, aren't you?
Well, I was. You've kind of put me on the spot here.
I mean, it is Monday night tonight. So.
Well, I kind of thought it was going to be tomorrow
on Monday night tonight.
I kind of thought it was going to be tomorrow night.
You know what? We'll end early. Thank you everybody for tuning in to the first episode of Monday Night Tonight. Tonight on Monday night. I like that.
What? What'd you say? I was looking for something
to Monday Night Tonight. Tonight on Monday night. I like that.
We do
it's like a little. It's a little. That'll be my like tagline. Monday Night Tonight. Tonight on Monday night. I like that. Anyhow,
we picked up by TBS in no time.
Yeah, TBS is gonna pick us up. No. Monday Night Tonight. Monday Night Tonight won't die. It's very easy to produce, if you even want to call it that. This is not the last episode, Mike. This episode is just the beginning of the revival of the clog.
Wait. Next week we'll probably have more than like just a couple hours of prep.
Yeah, well, I would say minutes. I would say we prep during the episode, but sure, next week it'll be a bit more organized. I really just came up with I came up with the idea a while ago, but I really kind of formed it together today at work. So, we'll see. My vision originally was the Colbert Report meets Eric Andre, but in only audio form. But I don't think we made it there. I think it's become something else. And let's see where it goes.
All right. Hey, I'll hit you up next week tonight.
Yeah. Real quick, I do want to say, anybody out there listening, watching after the fact, this was recorded and streamed on the 18th of March in 2019. If you know any musicians who want to send in some music, I'd be happy to play it. I can't compensate them, as long as they don't come after me with any copyright claims. I'd be happy to play some music. So otherwise, I'm just gonna have some like royalty-free music that plays. But otherwise, yeah. Take care.
Well,
Have fun.
Mike and Jake and Colin. If anyone wants to get on Apex later,
That's what we're doing. We're gonna make Apex plans. I might take a trip down to Wawa because I'm pretty hungry.
well, I'm gonna get a snap. But if anyone wants to get Apex, just message in the group me and I'm down.
You got it. Thank you for calling in, Alex, and thank you all out there for watching.
Yeah.